Taurus, hello, it's Joe. For those of you that know me, and for those of you that don't, welcome to my channel. This is a spirit guided message for January 15th through 31st, 2021. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope that everybody made it through 2020, and I'm hoping it's a better year for everybody all around. So my disclaimer is this isn't going to be for everybody. It can't possibly be. So if it's not for you, that's okay. There's always another message at another time that could be better suited for you. All right, so we're going to pull some oracle cards and angel cards and whatnot, and some tarot cards, and we're going to see what the spirit message is for you in mid-January and going into February 2021. So Taurus, what is happening for you? Getting to the bottom of a question, looking for an answer. You have the Y card here. So let's see how these set the tone for the tarot. Divine light work. For some of you, this could be the adversarial experiences teaching you, helping you to operate in the divine light and the divine source. It's through adversity that we learn so many different things. And finally, a blessing for support. Alright, I like this, Taurus, because to me this is you wrapping up an end of a cycle in a way, but you're still in search of some answers. Maybe some of you, Taurus, are trying to find your true purpose, your true identity. But what I feel like Spirit is saying here is to keep yourself centered with divine, with source. This is all about light work for you. This is about being a helper companion to those around you. And like I said, I feel like some of the adversity you've gone through is part of an aspect of training, learning, understanding through adversarial circumstances, through life challenges and difficulties. That is where we find wisdom and answers to things, the deeper things in life. And it's just this part of life that some of us go through, and some to a higher degree than others. So if you've gone through the real thick of it, I feel like you're finally getting to the end of it, but you do have a blessing for support here. So ask for that support from your spirit guides. This is all about reminding you that you are supported and that you are cared for, that you're being guided, and you're even being nurtured along your spiritual path. And with this divine light work, Archangel Metatron here supporting you, reminding you that this is all about doing work that is for the highest good of the collective. So many of you might be doing charitable work. You might be interested in alternative esoteric type studies, esoteric type healing, and but we do have this Y card. You have some unanswered questions, and so Taurus, some of you are on a bit of a journey, and so you know there's this wanting to have a higher understanding of the deeper things in life. And so I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to communicate to you, but I think that some of those things are lifelong questions, and the why may not be answered right away. Some of that is going to come along your path in life, and you begin to accumulate a higher understanding of things, Taurus. So that's really, I feel like, what Spirit is saying here. But we're going to talk about this a little deeper with the tarot. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And so this Y card here and this blessing for support and the Six of Wands coming out, it's all about that being triumphant, being victorious, overcoming, and you know, facing your challenges head on and coming out of it, you know, with a better understanding of life, how life works, and you know, you are starting to reap the rewards, and we'll start to see some blessings out of this come, you know, sometime at some point this year. But you do have some things going on right now still that are unresolved in your life. You have the Five of Wands here, Taurus, coming out. So to me, this is kind of where you're at, perhaps could be right now. It could be mid-February, January, going into February. There's this Five of Wands. There is this, I feel like there's this internal struggle, I think maybe with yourself, but some of you, this might be some circumstances you're still having to fight through. You still have some unresolved challenges, and you know, this blessing for support coming through. It's saying, you know, take on the good fight and don't give up. To give it your all, and remember that you are supported, you're guided, you're cared for, and to remember that there is a higher purpose in this, with this divine white light and this divine light work, centering yourself in the divine white light so that you could be that light worker, that person that is operating on a higher calling. Okay, and this divine light work, to me, a lot of this card, there's another card that is the being about being in the divine white light of source. So I do feel like there is this illumination around you, and it's reminding you that your path sometimes may feel troubled, but it is triumphant, and there are rewards and blessings for your hard work and diligence along the way, Taurus. But what's this why about? Yeah, maybe you're wondering why you know, you're continually finding yourself in one circumstance or another, and sometimes it might feel like you're taking one step forward and two steps back, but in reality you're taking many steps forward, and you're gaining that wisdom and that knowledge along the way that is really a wealth to your spiritual bank. So, but the Five of Wands, something is going on. There is some sort of conflict that's kind of the center of your life, and for many of you, you know, you have to apply this for your situation how you will, because if this is for you, you know, you'll be able to fit this into your circumstances here. If it's not for you, just leave it, and that's okay. But there is some kind of conflict. Some of you, this is external conflict, and others of you, this is internal conflict. And so it's like feeling like at times you might be feeling like a little battle weary, just throwing up your hands and saying, you know, is there an end to this? And I do feel like this blessing for support coming out is reminding you that you're supported. Never forget to keep asking for that support for as long as you need it, as often as you need to have that affirmation as you go along. But you have the Nine of Coins here coming on the outside of this. So the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Cups, and I like this because like I said, there are rewards for your hard work, but the journey's not over. Okay, you're on a, I want to say the message I get is a fated journey. This is a destined journey. It's part of your path. Many of you, this might be a predestined path that you decided you were going to take before you came here. Others of you, this is a path you chose while you were here, and in that is, like, you know, there's the gauntlet that you have to run, but you're on a journey. You're on a fated journey. You have the Six of Swords here. You have a destiny. You know where you're going. You're on the move, and you're progressing toward that. So, you know, I think you're reminded in February that, you know, the Nine of Coins is here, and the Six of Wands, that there are rewards for your effort, and you might actually start to see some of that come up for you mid-January. But the Six of Wands, I feel like you receive that affirmation of strength and endurance in mid-January, and if you're not feeling like you're receiving that, lean on your spiritual practice, because there's going to be some answers, especially with this Y card coming out, and in those answers you're going to draw strength and realize the significance of all the things that you have overcome and gone through. Some of you have gone through a lot of heartache and heartbreak, a lot of loss of people in your life. Others of you, this is just not being able to feel like you fit in, and you always have to work really, really hard at what you want because you just are in some kind of adversarial circumstance, and you might feel like you're in a competitive kind of environment, and you have to work way harder than other people, so it may seem to you, or you might have that perspective. But whatever that is, Spirit's reminding you in January here going into February that you are the victorious one, and to stand proud. You're going to start to realize that and start to feel that very much. This Nine of Coins here, there is a reward in the works for you through this, but your journey's not over. You have a ways to go, but you do have a light guiding you and leading the way, and so you will innately, inherently know where to go. Your soul will, even if at times you feel like you don't have a clear path forward. You're being guided divinely in this. And then the Nine of Cups, you have something in your heart that you hold very dear to you. You have something, that a dream you're holding on to very much, and in this there are some rewards, and so I feel like you're going to start to see the promise of future success coming through, because you're going to start seeing the little successes for your efforts coming up for you, especially early this year, January, February, March. You're going to start to see an accumulation of those little successes and things coming up, and it's going to be kind of a slow climactic kind of thing in your life. And this Five of Wands here, this conflict is going to evaporate. It's going to dissolve, because you have a lot of cards of triumph, success, and victory, and destiny, and fate, Taurus. So that's your reading. I think it's beautiful. If it resonated with you, I would appreciate a thumbs up, a comment, leave me some feedback. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I would love to have you around. If it wasn't for you, check back. There's always another message down the road that might be better suited for you. I appreciate each and every one of you, Taurus. So don't be a stranger, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Thank you.